Hughley, but he's up and coming, and so he honors me by being here every year, and I'm very grateful. Aww. The Empress. I think I've known her all my life, and maybe in spirit I have, but she's been in my life for the past 10 years, and it's the daughter that I was supposed to have after the ones I already have. So she is that honor. She loves me unconditionally. And I have no words to express how much I love this young lady. So I thank you for the Empress. She is the bartender. So if you like what you're drinking, give her a couple of kudos because she takes care of all of that.
Let me go and share. I am here. I am in the act of embracing all of me. I thought my still waters ran straight, stagnant, death deep. Truth, I am a lively, fertile, bubbling, deep well spring. So deep, in fact, both stillness and motion occur simultaneously at the varying levels within me. This abundant, nutrient-rich, mineral-dense, harmonious, diverse, healthy biosphere has ancient, present, miracle powers. I am what wholly abides to refresh. My waters rejuvenate God's creation as a daughter of my Father in heaven. Together, beautiful black people tasted powerful purpose. Out of her heart, she shone a beacon black light, attracted the creative to delight, emerging brilliance, collaborating, illuminated culture and movement, celebrating Black is blessed. And for y'all, my name is Dada Nia Didi. Thank you, Ashe.
You hear what the hell I'm telling you? Are you seeing what is going on right now? The stars had aligned. Yes, give it one more time to my mother. The stars had aligned so brightly that here's how it happened. I see her daughter, and I'm, got a daughter the same age as her daughter. And I was like, oh, how old is your daughter? She's like 13. I was like, oh, I got the same daughter. So I like to pull out my phone and show people my daughter, right? But at the same time, I got a screensaver of what I do. And she was like, oh, what is that? Are you a rapper? And I said, no, I'm not a rapper. I'm a comedian. And I'm coming out here to do a function for my mother who helps, kids, poor kids in Africa to actually have, Jamaica, I'm sorry, Rum Punch and Wakanda, Black Panther. Okay, all right. But anyway, I told her that she has this foundation and she helps kids in Jamaica. And that's when she pulled her card out and said, oh, here, I am, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, Mommy. I was like, no, you're not. You have to be the secretary. There's no way in the world that this will happen to me at all. But yes, she was. And then all of a sudden she said, tell your mother, reach out to me.
God is good. All right.
You hear what I'm telling you? You hear what I'm telling you? That this woman was doing this while she was still working. That's what she kept saying. She was like, she's not retired. I was like, no, my mother still works. She was like, she couldn't believe it. And that's all I want to say to my mother. You are great. You're doing great things.
Son.
You are. I love you. I'm here for you. I look. Oh God, I'm getting choked up. Okay, we're gonna start the show because I might cry in front of y'all, and I don't want to seem like one of those guys. All right.
So fucking dog. I realized I made it to paradise. So I pulled my bag in the front door because that's where the fuck I was sleeping, at the front door. And I made myself home. My sister failed to mention she had 4 kids. No, that's not the worst part, 4 different baby daddies. So, she left me the task, the grand one who just graduated college, the task to leave the kids and, deliver them to the correct fathers like I met them before. So as I let them out the door, I said, yeah, Drew Dad. He's like, that's not my dad. Make some noise if you're fucking broke. Make some noise if you have good credit. Liars! I'm broke as fuck. I'm so fucking broke, I started collecting shit I don't even need. Seriously, I collected a pool table the other day, brought the shit home, and I was like, yeah, what can I do? I'm in a fucking studio. What the fuck was I thinking? With this fucking pool table in the middle of the room. So I decided to make some arrangements, maybe sex on the pool table, dinner. 2 weeks later, I said, fuck, what the fuck needs this pool table? Who thought of this shit? Me, my broke ass. Fuck I'm gonna use the pool table for? Yeah, you come over,
Mom and Daddy always raised me to do amazing things in this world. To be the best that I could possibly be in any given situation. And to do whatever was necessary to extract the wisdom deep inside each life pearl. But for every 5 lessons they taught me, there were 10 realities that did not make sense. So many rules disrespected, boundaries violated, trust broken, and quite often at my expense. You see, Mama taught me that my body was a temple to be worshipped, honored, and adored. But she never prepared me for Felicia, who I heard some people call the cracked out neighborhood hood. There was no rhyme or reason. It really didn't make any sense.
I'm a different type of comedian. Yes, I do Christian comedy. What you call it? They call it Christian comedy, but what it means is I will not say cuss words in front of you while I'm doing comedy. But we get outside the building, I'll cuss you out. Now my wife is here tonight. She's a social worker. Social worker asks questions. Social worker asks a lot of questions. Social worker will ask you a question about a complete answer you gave them. One day she asked so many questions, she wore me out. She just wore me, she took my nerves right to the limit. I just looked at her, I said, Google it. Google it. Get your Google on. Google up, Google down. I looked at her, she looked at me. I sensed displeasure, so I left the area. A little later, I walked up behind her and embraced her, and I kissed her on the ear and I said, later on tonight, you want to climb in the bed and get a little romantic? Google it, see what you come up with.
I see some black love over here. Hey, hey, hey. How long y'all been married? 22 years.
Let's take this time to be thankful for our lives, for being alive, for everything we have survived. My father came, I arrived. My mother pushed and prodded so I could provide a war cry as a prayer of pure pride hits the air. Assuring the world I roll in the roll, I promised the Lord I'd ride for a time, fulfilling the prophesied storyline stored in my mind. As long as I stick to the signs, I'll be sure to find. So during worrisome times, I'm reassured it'll all be fine. For of course, it's the course I'm designed to align to during my course of time. I ain't a singer either now. Hey, Sister Cordelia, you are divine. Just think how you use your mind. Oh my God! Just look how you been designed. Hey, now think how you use your time. Hey, marinate on that. Meditate, come back. All you got to do is do. Hey, say all you got to be is you. Say all you got to be is who you are. All you got to be is true to that. Marinate on that. Meditate, come back. Marinate on that. Meditate, come back.
Ego-saturated heads of state posture themselves to determine our fate, willing to annihilate yet another human race. We the people, pawns, poised in fetal position without opposition or constitutional ammunition to rid ourselves of insane politicians that pull out the big guns just to see who got the biggest one.
You didn't have to leave the glory of heaven, but you became a simple man. You didn't have to serve the poor and the afflicted, but you touched and healed their brokenness. No greater love has been given. You became the ultimate sacrifice. Create in me the heart of a servant. Let this be my soul's desire. Show me how to love in the true meaning of the word. Teach me to sacrifice, expecting nothing in return. I want to give my life away, becoming more like you each and every day. My words are not enough. Show me how to love.
That's the book of wisdom that will guide you. And so that day had come because Zora had gone to the ancestors, and Nia's, it was her time. It was her time. So she went to get the book, and she was so surprised. She was thinking about all the things that she could share with her community, along with everything that she had learned all the years of her life working alongside Zora. When she went to reach for the book, there was a lock on it, and she hesitated. But once she pushed the lock, it popped open, and she said, "Oh my goodness, I have so much to share. I can't wait to open this book to share it." Because what she told me is that this book was where she got all her wisdom from. And so I'm gonna read this book every single day. I'm gonna spend time with this book. She opened the book. Her eyes got big, her mouth opened wide. It was a book of mirrors. Peace and blessings.
Early was the morn, flowers filled with dew. I became somebody through loving you, softly as a child, born in natural rays. I predict the seasons to go unchanged. Sometimes in life you run across a love I know without a reason. It feels like you belong. Hold on, dear life, don't go off running from what's new. I became somebody through loving you. How many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. World is beating you down. I'm around for everyone. You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. Can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you. Heads underwater, I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all you loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me. I give my all to you.
Seul sur le sable, les yeux dans l'eau. Mon rêve était trop beau. L'été qui s'achève, tu partiras à 100 000 lieues de moi. Comment t'aimer si tu t'en vas dans ton pays loin là-bas? Dans ton pays loin là-bas, everything you do. Big girl, make her bag it up. Make her bag it up. Hey, big girl, make her bag it up. Make her bag it up. Hey, big girl, make her bag it up. Make her bag it up. Hey, big girl, make her bag it up. Make her bag it up. Give up. Money girls. Cross your fingers with it. Wine with it, wine with it. Wine with it, wine with it. Oh, me a dance the one named Sally. Dancing a dance and I wanna wine with it. Cross your fingers with it. Come up, come on, let's ready. In a song of Tuesday, I guess ready. Dancing a go and dancing a daddy. I'd fuck you one thing and I
of them ask me when they get me from there. I told them no, no, it's confusion. I told them no, it's confusion. Bam, bam, bam. One time, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam.
Fuck by no headlines, got this, I give a fuck by no headlines, get this Wipe it out, no niggas, tall niggas, y'all niggas, strong niggas, real niggas, y'all niggas, wipe it out, y'all niggas, y'all niggas, my nigga, all killer, get your issue, and whoever fall with this, I'm all wipe it out, I'm all wipe it out, I don't like niggas, she moving like that, I don't like niggas, she moving like that.